41 years old, tears in his eyes, applauding fans who were applauding him back. And just like that, in the 91st minute of a match he never stopped fighting, Cristiano Ronaldo's World Cup was over. 6 tournaments, 20 years. And the one trophy he chased harder than anything else in football will belong to someone else. Here is the story of how it ended and why nothing like it will ever happen again. To understand what tonight cost him, you need 20 years of context, and here it is, fast. When Ronaldo walked onto a World Cup pitch for the first time in 2006, Lamine Yamal, the teenager who tormented Portugal tonight, had not yet been born. That is not a metaphor, that is a fact. Ronaldo was 21, Portugal's new superstar, and the World Cup felt like the beginning of everything. He reached the semifinals that year, lost to France, and told anyone who would listen that the trophy was coming. It wasn't. 2010, knocked out in the round of 16 by eventual champion Spain. 2014, eliminated in the group stage. 2018, a hat-trick in a 3-all draw against Spain in one of the greatest group stage matches in history, then knocked out by Uruguay. 2022, benched by Fernando Santos against Morocco, eliminated in the quarterfinals, photographed crying in the tunnel. Tonight, 2026, 90 minutes against Spain. A bicycle kick saved in the first half. Tears on the pitch at the final whistle. 6 World Cups, 6 chances. The trophy never came. 24 hours ago, in a Dallas press conference, Ronaldo said something that carries a different weight now. The press conference before this match was unlike anything Ronaldo had given in years. He knew. Everyone in the room knew. He confirmed this was his last World Cup, then immediately tried to change the subject. He said, "Whatever happens tomorrow, Cristiano will leave with a clear conscience, not 100%, but 1,000%, because I have given everything in football." He was asked about the GOAT debate, about Messi, about whether not winning a World Cup diminishes his legacy. His answer was calm, in a way that only someone who has genuinely made peace with something can be calm. "I am not going to be more Cristiano Ronaldo or less because I win the World Cup. God was so generous toward me. He gave me everything." And then he said the one line that carries more weight now than it did at the time. "I hope tomorrow won't be my last game." It was. The match came down to one moment, 90 minutes of tension, 2 teams too scared to lose, neither able to find a way through. Ronaldo tried a bicycle kick in the first half, the kind of attempt that only a 41-year-old who still believes he can decide everything would even attempt. It was saved. Nuno Mendes hit the crossbar. Portugal were close. And then, in the 91st minute, a Spain substitute named Mikel Merino received the ball unmarked inside the Portugal box and finished without hesitation. 1 goal, 1 minute of stoppage time. 20 years of World Cup football, ended by a player who came off the bench. The stadium erupted on one side and went silent on the other. Ronaldo stood on the pitch, looked up, and knew. There was no VAR controversy to be angry about, no referee decision to blame, just a clean goal in the final seconds of a match Portugal needed to win. Spain go to the quarterfinals. Ronaldo walks off a World Cup pitch for the last time. None of this erases what he actually built. Here is what this exit does not erase. Ronaldo is the only player in history to score at 6 different World Cups. 6. He scored against Uzbekistan in the group stage to become the oldest outfield player in World Cup knockout history. He has 146 international goals, a record that will stand for a generation. He went to 6 World Cups across 20 years and never missed one. The 2030 World Cup will be co-hosted by Portugal, Spain, and Morocco. He will be 45. Ask yourself honestly, would it have surprised anyone if he tried? And now comes the comparison that will follow this exit forever. Messi has 20 World Cup goals. Messi has the trophy. The comparison has followed both men for 20 years, and it will follow Ronaldo's World Cup legacy now. with the one data point that never changes. Messi won it in Qatar in 2022. Ronaldo never did. If you are a Ronaldo supporter, the argument is that legacy is not a trophy cabinet. It is 6 World Cups, 146 goals, and a bicycle kick at 41 years old when most players his age are retired. If you are not, the argument is simpler. One of them has the medal, and the other one walked off the pitch in Dallas tonight with tears in his eyes. Both arguments are true. That is why this debate never ends. If you want to follow every twist of this World Cup as it happens, subscribe, because this tournament is not done producing moments like tonight. So what happens next? Ronaldo has not retired from international football. He said he will decide after the World Cup, calmly with his family, the way he makes every decision now. But the mathematics are brutal. He is 41. The next World Cup is 4 years away. He would be 45. The tournament he always dreamed of winning will be co-hosted by the country he played 9 seasons for, in stadiums he knows better than most Portuguese players alive. If there was ever a script written for one final attempt, that is it. Nobody who has watched him for 20 years would completely rule it out. But tonight, in Dallas, with tears on his face and the Portuguese fans singing his name as he walked the perimeter of the pitch one last time, it felt like a goodbye, not a door slamming shut. Something quieter than that. The kind of ending that only hits you later, when you realize you were watching the last chapter and didn't fully know it yet. 6 World Cups, 146 goals, 0 trophies, and not 1 second of it wasted.